With Bloxburg's map revamp releasing, there are tons of different hidden secrets and things to find around the map. With the map being so big, I figured this video would be pretty helpful in finding the 17 different hidden secrets and things around the map. And before we start the video, y'all have to subscribe or I'm going to rob you. And y'all think I'm playing, y'all keep thinking I'm playing, but I'm dead serious, I will. Nah, but real stuff, I have tons of different map revamp content coming out, so make sure you have post notifications on and you're subscribed so you don't miss any. Alright, the first secret is that if you follow the peak mountain signs and you go all the way to the very top of the mountain, you're gonna find a little noob sitting at the very top with a Bloxburg flag. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't give you like a trophy or anything, but you can find it, take a screenshot, and put it on like Twitter or something. Be advised though, the mountain is huge, so it takes a very long time to get up here. If you fall, then you're cooked, so don't. Follow those same brown signs that say peak camp all the way up until you get to the campsite, and once you get here, you go to the fishing pond. You're gonna see turtles if you start swimming. These are like the only animals we have on Bloxburg. They're pretty cool, the head moves and everything. I've never seen like actual realistic animals. This makes me excited for the future of like pets and stuff though in the game. Also in this pond though is a sign that says Helen Heights. I don't know exactly what that could be from. If you guys have any ideas though, put it in the comments down below because I'm kind of confused about this. Number 4 is over by the high school. If you look at these signs, they say Bloxburg High School and that it's opening in fall 2025. But if you go over here to the bus stop, it's gonna say Billy Goat High. So maybe they changed the name. I don't know what that's from. Maybe it has to do with Goat Simulator because like Coffee Stain, the studio that runs Bloxburg, also owns Goat Simulator. Someone actually told me about this on my map revamp live stream, but if you go behind the fancy furniture, you're gonna see graffiti and it's gonna have the Welcome to Bloxburg old map back here. So it's just a little throwback to the old map, kind of nostalgic, especially for like new players that didn't see the old map. They can come back here and look. If you go inside the city hall, they're gonna have the diorama or like replica of the old Bloxburg map, and it's the fountain. This is the item that's actually in build mode, I'm pretty sure, so we can place this in our plots, but it's actually pretty cool. It has like the really small version of what the old map used to look like. Has all the stores, even the trees and stuff. When you're driving through the city, you're gonna go super slow, and on the side of your screen, it's gonna say speed limit zone. Your vehicle moves slower because you're in like a populated area. You can't really see it, but I'll put a picture on screen because my screen's cut off. But that's number 7. Number 8 is back at the high school. So if you go over here to the entrance, you'll see Green Clean Janitorial Services, and then Glenn, he's the guy that runs the shop. He no longer has an actual business anymore, but he's working at the school site, so you can still do the job. He just doesn't have a building. And then I imagine he'll probably work in the high school once this opens up in the fall. There's a waterfall that feeds into the dam below it, and if you go through the bottom of the waterfall, you're gonna find a huge channel of caves and stuff underneath. Now there's not really anything in here. There's this big room with like tiki torches and stuff. You can have like secret cult meetings and stuff, but other than that, it's just some caves down here you can check. Side note, you can place dirt for whatever reason in this cave. I don't know if you can plant like actual plants and whatnot, but yeah, I know you can put dirt down here. If you go to the lighthouse and swim out through the ocean, you're gonna see this little basketball with a piece of grass growing out of it, and this is a throwback or a reference to the movie Castaway. I've never watched the movie before, but it's supposed to be like a pineapple, I guess. I don't know, but there's also the island out here if you didn't know about that. That's nice. 10.5. If you go back behind fancy furniture over past this graffiti, you're gonna see a little hole in the wall, like barely, and you can jump through this and it'll take you to a little secret room. Guess some homeless guy lives here, I don't know. There's no story to it yet, but maybe they had like lore or something. On the old Bloxburg map, this Oh Hi poster used to be inside the mountain, and it used to be super hard to get to, but it's pretty easy now. You just go over to the back corner of the map where the event plot is, and then there's gonna be a hole in the side of the map. You can walk in there and find it. It doesn't really do anything. It's not like a trophy or anything, but you can find the poster that way. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been looking for number 13 for a couple minutes now, and I don't see it. So I know they didn't lie. I'll put the screenshot on the screen. Maybe you guys can go find it and let me know if you do. Go to my Discord server and tell me if it's there, because I don't see it, but it's a TV under the bridge. All the staircases on the map have invisible ramps, so you're able to drive up and down them, and like you're not going to be stopped like you would have been in the old map. I'm pretty sure this is just for like ease of access, especially because the map is so big. They want to be able to make sure everyone can like move around and go on all the different surfaces they have. On the old map, the little noob that used to sit at the observatory is no longer in the old spot because obviously it's a new map, but it's sitting under this tree here, and it's just a noob. It doesn't do anything. Again, no trophy or anything like that, just a little secret. If you follow the path behind the observatory and you go up here, there's a little outlook that says Victor's View, and this is supposed to be some sort of hint towards Victor Von Blox, which is the guy that's like the Halloween Bloxburg character. You'll know in the fall when Bloxburg does the little Halloween event. All across the town, you're gonna see these little goats, and these are supposed to be like car barriers, so you don't ram your like car through like pedestrians and stuff. But these goats are actually a throwback to Goat Simulator, which I talked about a little earlier, which is the other game that Coffee Stain Studios like manages or run. If you guys know of any other secrets, please be sure to let me know so I can update the video and make sure it's accurate. But that's gonna be it for today's video, so hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one.